I'm here with Mr. Manny Ventura, a top developer in the Punta Cana area. He is the CEO and master developer at Ocean Paradise, a new project for which I'm going to show you some imagery. I took some amazing drone shots from this place. This is going to be gorgeous. And I wanted to know more about this project. So what inspired you to do this, Manny? Like, where the inspiration to do a condo hotel? You could have done a resort, but you're doing a real estate project, opening opportunities for people. Why are you doing this?
Look, there's a need in the area, okay? Because you have a whole bunch of hotels in the area, but you have very limited options in the area of Uvero Alto. That even the hotels are talking to me and telling me that they want to buy some units for themselves, okay? On top of that, Ocean Paradise is created to operate as a condo hotel, which means it's very similar to a hotel. You're gonna have the same lobby as a luxury hotel. You're gonna have the parking lots outside of the community, because inside of the community you're gonna have golf carts to transport you in and out of the project. They will have bellboys that will help you out with your luggage or with your supermarket bag or whatever need you have. It is like living in a resort, and it's like living in an ocean paradise. That's the reason of the name.
I don't want to call any of my American or Canadian friends old, but we know that they are aged, most of them. And we want to know, like, more or less, are there going to be facilities for like aging people, people who are in the retired, the access, you know, it's important for them
we're
to
gonna have to all the buildings are going to have handicap access. And on top of that, all of the buildings have elevators.
Elevators as well. That's good to know.
Yeah. And on top of that, it is like I tell you, it is like living on a paradise, because once you're in the community, you don't want to have the visual contamination of the cars. It is going to operate. We're going to have 2 pools. We're going to have
how many
4 restaurants.
4.
We're going to have 4 restaurants.
One in front of one around here by the beach.
One in the center and 2 in the
front.
In the front. On top of that, you're going to have a gym. You're going to have a spa. You're going to have a facility for medical emergencies. And on top of that, you're going to have a pharmacy. You're going to have supermarket. It is in a way that once you are in Ocean Paradise, you don't have the need to go out for nothing.
For nothing. Let me ask you this. What kind of units do you have? Do you have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, studios? What are we talking about?
We're going to have 1 and 2 bedrooms. And the penthouses of those 1 and 2 bedrooms can be converted into 2 and 3 bedrooms, which means what we have is 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms.
When you say penthouse, you mean like a top floor? It's going to be 4-story high, right?
It's going to be like 4.5.
4.5.
Why? Because in the penthouse, we're going to have cover half of the area. The other area is going to have a jacuzzi. And in the area that is covered, you can have a living area, or we can design for you an extra bedroom, whichever way you prefer.
So it could be either an extra bedroom or a rooftop terrace is what we call it in real estate. A rooftop terrace. And this rooftop terrace is going to have, you said, a jacuzzi.
Yeah,
is it going to have like a kitchenette?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to convert it, the living room area that you have over there, if you want to convert it into a master room, it's going to be a huge, nice master bedroom.
All right, that option,
with walk-in closet.
Could they include that option with the construction? Let's say, for instance, if one of my clients comes and they're like, all right, we want the penthouse, but instead of having the rooftop terrace, we want the full-size bedroom upstairs.
That is at an extra cost, but that's an option that you have available to all the penthouse owners.
It's good to know. It's good to know. So tell me a little bit about pricing, financing options, and how can an American or a Canadian person buy this project?
Okay, it's simple. What we have, the options that we have to purchase the unit, it is you separate with only $2,000. Our starting prices are at $137,000.
Which is amazing. In Canada, you cannot find anything in Toronto for less than $300,000. A 1 bedroom.
And the same in the US. But on top of that, we're going to have the option that you can pay 20% down, and then during the time of construction, you do 40%, and The last 40%, you have the opportunity to pay it at the end of
At the end.
at the end of the development once you receive the unit.
That's amazing. So what times are we talking about? When, because I see that you've already started building. I see the offices out there. I see that the land is flat and clear. When is the construction starting? And when is it gonna be finished? And like, what are we talking about in terms of timing?
In terms of timings, it's gonna be in 3 phases. The first phase is gonna be on 3 years from now.
All right.
The second one 4, and the third and final in 5 years.
So let me ask you, that means that if somebody buys last stage or last, they can take that long to pay for the unit?
Yeah.
All right, that's great. So most foreigners that buy here, they do not get any financing options. So that's really good because they don't really need to build a relationship with a bank to be able to buy through you. All right. So then, how does that work? That means they have to pay a reservation fee. What is the reservation fee?
$2,000 only.
Down payment, how much is it?
20.
20% of the value of the unit, and then 40% through construction,
And 40%.
and
once you receive
40%
it.
at the end. Can they pay everything throughout the construction?
Yeah, that's an option.
All right, so now you know, guys. I'm gonna show you some images of what Ocean Paradise is gonna look like. I love this project. And I thank you very much, Manny, for giving me the time. I really appreciate it.
No, thank
and
you.
I hope you have a lot of success here, man.
Thank you very much.
I hope my clients decide to buy a piece of